And today we are at Carlsbad Cavern in New Mexico, near Carlsbad, New Mexico. And this cavern is a great example for us of multiple processes. And as often the case when we're looking at geological features, we first see the characteristics and the forces that laid down the material, and then we see how they were exposed to us. So these behind me, this is then a limestone cave which was carved out of the actual sediment bedrocks after they had lithified. It tells us a couple of things. One, we can see the limestone being laid down by the flood at the time of Noah. But in addition to that, what we see is there are fractures in these limestone deposits which allowed petroleum products, in particular natural gas, to percolate up through those fractures, mix with the water and the sulfur that is in the material here, and to form sulfuric acid. This is what's called a hydrothermal cave or cavern, and it was carved by this sulfuric acid, which then cleaned out all of this material, removed it all, dissolved it, and removed it. Then we see the process of these stalactites and stalagmites and the features that make this so dramatic and so beautiful. Because then as water percolates from the surface, takes in the calcite, it is acidic because of the organic materials that are above it, forms carbonic acid which dissolves these calcite materials, drips down, and as it evaporates forms these stalactites and stalagmites and all these wonderful features. So here we have a chance to see that, one, this was a much wetter area in the past because of the formation of these features. Would have taken a lot of water. We try to date them now by the water that's on the surface now, and of course New Mexico is a very arid place. But in the past it was a very wet place, and so these features would have formed much more rapidly. So it's not fair to then try to extrapolate the growth rate now with the growth rate in the past when it was a more wet climate. So once again, this is Dr. Bob at Carlsbad Caverns saying it's okay to believe.